Hey everyone, what is up? It's Frightening Viper, or Brett here, and my friend is here once back again too. As I said at the end of last video, I cut this part of the video off because it would have made that video much longer. We're going to be looking at the extras menu. So
back to this peak fan game.
Yes. Let's get to it.
1 out of 3 stars.
1 out of 3. Customize. Oh.
Set all 20.
I'm actually curious. Oh, it's doing that thing that... Oh, it's doing the thing that, Fiznom's, like, another, open source, another FNAF fan game where it was, like, a FNAF 2 remake. And it was, like... And Juniors, to where when you put... I like how games have been doing this now. To where when you... If you set it lower or higher, they all change. Oh my gosh.
So, I guess 3 stars is probably what I'd give you in 2020.
You let her die. I won't let you forget that.
You were marked.
This wasn't supposed to happen. I don't want to play anymore.
Mango. Oh, 2 versions of Mango.
The grand finale.
I see. They forgot about me.
And Freddy, Bonnie, Chica, Foxy. There's 15. Bite. Neck snap. Head stab. Bite. Neck snap. Another bite. 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 Neck snap. Bite. I have no idea. Punch. Punch. Stab. Stomp. Replay. Oh. Office. Oh, that is so cool. So there's no secret characters, what it seems like. Fredbear. Fredbear is the main performer. Fredbear is from the stage. He has he has a large spring-lock bear suit that could function both as an animatronic and a wearable costume. On Evan's birthday, a spring-lock failure occurred, resulting in a tragic accident that injured him. Following this incident, Fredbear was taken out of commission. Bonnie. Spring Bonnie is the secondary performer at Fredbear's Family Diner. He is a large spring-lock bunny suit designed to function as both animatronic and a wearable costume. Afton once used a suit to protect himself from Henry, but Henry overrode the spring locks. The mechanism snapped shut on Afton. Since that incident, neither Spring Bonnie nor Afton have been seen again. Puppet. The security puppet was created by Henry to watch over the children at Fredbear's Family Diner with the special purpose of protecting his daughter, Charlotte. However, when Emily went missing, the puppet was unable to reach her in time. Since then, it seems to have taken a presence that feels closely tied to Charlie herself. Balloon Boy. Balloon Boy is a roaming animatronic that hands out balloons to children, serving as a side attraction at the diner. Designed in the likeness of a young Michael Afton. Ooh. Known for his playful nature, Balloon Boy often wandered the diner and seemingly especially drawn to the vents. Foxy. And then night. Foxy. Foxy is a side attraction, designed as a large spring-lock fox suit that could function in both the animatronic and the costume. Foxy was originally inspired by the Funtime Foxy, designed from the failed Circus Baby's Pizza World. Later adapted to fit Fredbear's Family Diner. Unlike the other characters, Foxy was built to be more interactive with children, which often resulted in him being taken apart during play. Mangle. The Mangle is an older version of Foxy that was dismantled too many times and eventually discarded. Despite this, it found its way into the vents of Fredbear's, where it now lurks. Freddy. Freddy Fazbear was built by Henry as the main mascot for the upcoming Freddy Fazbear's Pizza. Made solely as a performer, Freddy was meant to lead the band with his top hat and microphone until the restaurant's debut. He rests in the basement of Fredbear's Family Diner. Bonnie. Bonnie the Bunny was designed as the band's guitarist. built more durable than the Springlock suits. His colorful design and playful charm were meant to make him stand out on stage for now. Bonnie remains stored in the diner's basement. Chica the chicken was created as the band's cheerful backup singer, carrying her cupcake prop to complete the act, built with safety in mind. She was one of Henry's more advanced animatronics. Like the others, she waits below the diner until the new location opens. Foxy the pirate was envisioned as a side attraction, performing in his own cove with a hook and a pirate persona. Persona! Though more fragile than the others, Persona was meant to help Persona's overtaking me. Though more fragile than the others, Persona was Foxy was meant to bring excitement to the new restaurant.
Persona.
Persona. He now waits in the basement for his grand debut. And then BTS. So this was the original menu, or I guess the background. Okay, test menu. Ooh, there was gonna be like, oh bro, you can tell this game is super old looking at the models, because that is just straight up, like an unwithered Freddy, but with a golden hat and bow tie, and of course gold. The old Spring Bonnie suit and stuff. These old ass designs. Looks like it was gonna have a power and toxic meter, and I'm assuming a mask probably, or there'd be some like ventilation mechanic. Oh my gosh. Maybe something in the halls, or opening a door. The fun of, bro, yeah, you could definitely tell this game has been.
That is Gmod.
That is like, yeah, old Gmod models. I've never seen this model before. Or these two. Oh wow, these are really cool. This one kind of reminds me of like people's takes on like Scrap Trap before he was like, Scrap Trap, which Scrap Trap is still Springtrap, it's just for some reason the design's different. So I guess this looks more closely to the final version in a way. Is that just a PNG of the actual Spring Bonnie plush?
W-mod W.
Place. So this is the same.
This is probably the idea of the map. Ooh, and that's a new design came in.
Yeah. I guess they're like drew the designs and then started 3D modeling them. Oh wow. Bro, modeling all this must have been really hard. Modeling must be hard. And design. I'm actually curious on who was the hardest for them to design, because sometimes the hardest characters for people to design are sometimes the ones you don't think are the hardest. You think they would be the easiest. And sometimes the ones who are the easiest, who seem like the hardest, are surprisingly the easiest. Some graffiti. Huh. Oh, this looks like the vent repair section. This is probably one of the faces that shows up when you're hallucinating. Or maybe it's just unused. Okay. The basement stuff. This is hands down one of the worst fucking pieces of code I've ever written. J folder. Bro, what is this? What is this, bro? What? Someone help! I have an idea. someone help. I have an idea for a good ending and a bad ending, but I need help figuring out how exactly a player can unlock it. By making a feature where they can DM you and pick themselves happy or sad depending on which ending they want, and then you'd send them a build. This shit's so crispy. Oh my gosh. That's motherfuckers don't say bless you no more, they just look at you like oh my gosh. Another day, another W.
I just realized the amount of pictures.
Yes, oh my god.
The amount of pictures. You know what number that is? Hey, did that 6 set?
Oh my. Why? Why did you have to point that out, bro? Menu theme. Office ambience. Vents ambience. Parts and service ambience.
Ugh.
Closet ambience. The closet ambience was very quiet. Prize corner ambience. Charlotte's lullaby. Custom menu theme. Customized menu. Okay. Boss fight phase 1.
What?
Phase 2. I think this is the base. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Trailer. Oh, the trailer music. The soundtrack has like the taking of the spring locks from Sys Location Night 4. Final trailer. Let's see where it does that dip. Commentary. Oh my gosh. Notes? Wait. What? Okay.
Oh, so yeah.
Maybe we need to find the notes. Okay. Okay. J-Corn director. Working on Forgotten Fredbears has been incredibly rewarding. I handled a lot of opposing, rendering, SFX, some models, some animation, and most of the writing. This project took a huge amount of time and effort, but I'm extremely proud of my team and how the game turned out. Seeing the traction of the demo got and watching people react to it was honestly amazing. I can't wait to see the reactions to the full game. This project is also the reason I met so many talented and genuinely great people, which makes it even more special to me. I've always wanted to explore the origins of Five Nights at Freddy's and clean up parts of the lore, and that's what I set out to do here. Thank you to everyone who supported the project and stick around for what's next. I'm definitely looking forward to what's next. Musings. It's just, what is the profile? Assistant's voice actor. I've been a part of the Forgotten at Fredbear's team since 2019. Bro, this game has been, yeah, like I said, this game has been in development for a long time.
I mean, I'm pretty sure 2019 might not even be the earliest.
Yeah,
Considering how
the
old
old
the
models.
first build looked like.
Yeah, and the very old versions of the models, especially like the Fredbear and Spring Bonnie models. Being one of the first recruited back when it was an admittedly shitty little fan game, I found the game through a casting call club asking for a voice for Balloon Boy. I took it up and got the part. I've stayed the voice of Balloon Boy since, and have also played a small part in writing, specifically for the Phone Guy's dialogue. It's been absolutely honor to stick around and watch this game grow to what it is today, and I thank everyone who I've worked alongside to help get this game out. I've stuck by J-Corn's side since 2019 and will continue to if any other games arise in the future. Bubby Gamer 11, Assistance in Coding. I was added to the team in mid-2022 to code for this game here and there until I became a main coder in June to July 2025. Due to coders being busy, and we got the demo ready in just due to coders being busy, and we got the demo ready in just a month. The reaction and support to the demo received was really exciting for us. Jcorn and I watched videos in the game for hours. I spent half a year focusing on coding the rest of the game, while getting some assistance here and there to make the process smoother, and I appreciate everyone who helped. I hope you enjoy this game. Working with Jcorn and the team was super fun, and I look forward to helping him in the future if needed. Fantron, writing assistance animating. Yes. J-Folder, coding. Forgotten at Fredbear's is one of, if not the first popular fan game I worked on at like age 13. Though I'm very glad to say it actually wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. God bless Jcorn for being an insanely patient and understanding director. Select people from this community should take notes from him. If I'm being completely honest, I didn't even do any work for the game for a solid year and a half, and he somehow didn't seem all too pressed about it. On that note, I'm mainly responsible for coding the parts and service task, twice in fact, so if you have any complaints about that part, it's on me. I wanted to work on more than the parts and service, but Bubby stole. Jeb, 3D modeling. I modeled and designed Fredbear and Spring Bonnie to be as gross as possible. You definitely did that.
Hey,
Did a good job on Jeb. Gross and scary. While short, I had a great time working on this project and seeing it grow from the sidelines. Praise to the. Okay, my brain died. Praise to the rest of the team for their incredible effort. Febby, 3D modeling. I like modeling the funny basement chicken. Chicho. I'm Chicho. Wester, beta testing. Really nice. Oh my.
Oh my.
Jado 1x1. Music and 3D modeling. Hey, I'm Jado. I'm a composer, sound designer, and 3D modeler for Forgotten at Fredbear's. This game wasn't really on my radar until I found out my friends worked on it like 2 years ago. And then I begged Jcorn to let me in. And it worked. I made the night ambience track, did a large majority of the sound design and music for the cutscenes. I also modeled the supply closet scene in the minigame. The music I made grew with me. It started off kind of weak, but with each track I worked on, I improved different aspects. I'm happy with the work I did. I tried to include a lot of instrumentation and experimentation that I never hear in other FNAF fan game soundtracks. Definitely was a unique soundtrack. It was my first time doing sound design as well. That was scary. It turned out pretty solid though. Solid? Say that again. Kept you waiting.
To be honest, it was pretty good.
Yes. This game means a lot to me. I never worked on a game that's actually been released, and now I have. It's crazy to see my work featured in so many videos by people I watch frequently. I mean, when 8-Bit Ryan, I love 8-Bit Ryan. He's an awesome dude. When 8-Bit Ryan directly complimented my work in his video on the demo a few months back, it made me so happy. I've never been more proud of myself and my work. Special thanks to you, Mr. 8-Bit Ryan. I'm Jado. You'll probably see me in another game in the future. Thanks for reading. That's so nice. Kenzie, 2D art. Forgotten at Fredbear's has been the biggest project I've helped in development so far, and it was a blast seeing my work end in the complete package. Also, Jcorn is very funny. Journey, 2D art. Stressful but very fun project to work on. Thank you for giving me the chance to work on this game and prove I can do more. Oh my gosh! Wow! Beta I don't know. I'm sorry if I butchered your name, if you were seeing this video. Animating. Hello.
Actually, wait a minute. I want to go tangent real quick about this FNAF thing. all the
what?
mechanics in it seem really smooth. Like with the, I guess the only exception would probably be like that FNAF, that no, Foxy turning minigame. But like most of the mechanics in the game, and it just feels very smooth.
Yes. Like, feels very
Especially,
smooth. Everything works all well together.
it's very, very high quality for a FNAF fan game, if I'm being honest.
Yes, it is really
Especially
good.
one that's designed like in a more, I'm not sure how to describe it. It feels like a semi-classic FNAF style. Maybe around FNAF 4, if I'm gonna be precise. At least that's what it felt like.
Yeah, like a
'Cause most
mixture
of
of
it,
like night survival with Sister Location's tasks.
oh, that's actually pretty good. Sister Locations, that's actually, that I think that's the perfect comparison for it.
Yeah, and no, probably aside from maybe like ad revenue from the trailers. I mean, obviously, but not counting ad revenue from YouTube trailers. Um, like I still find it so amazing that people spend time years, because we can tell this game was been made since last decade. That's insane to say, last decade. Oh my gosh, I've never said that before, and it feels weird and in a way wrong to say.
Last decade,
Last
back in the good old days.
The last decade. Back in my day, FNAF got...
Back in my day, we had sticks and stones for FNAF games. We had nothing. The only FNAF games we had. Oh, well, it's a shame the creators of them weren't very good people.
Yeah. So them old FNAF fan game creators, some of them are cool still, and some we don't talk about. But no, like even some that were in the middle of being made for last decade for like years and stuff, and that no one makes any money on this, and everything aside from like ones that have like Patreon supporters and stuff. But still,
Yeah.
even then, like people are like do this for, well, most people do this. There have been a few cases, but most people do this for, okay, what I mean by that is some people, in those few cases, some people do it for attention, notoriety, and to boost themselves up in popularity and within the community and within the fan game scene. But most people, and this is how, I mean, obviously it should be done, is people aren't doing this for attention, people aren't doing this for money, people are doing this because they love Five Nights
they
at
want
Freddy's. They love the story, the lore,
Yeah.
the characters, the concept, the gameplay, everything. And even people even new FNAF has had, like modern FNAF with Security Breach has been a bit rocky, but is definitely with Ruin, Help Wanted 2, and Secret of the Mimic has definitely had a major step up. There are of course still some people who, and I went over this in my Secret of the Mimic is a FNAF game video, that there are some people that, yes, that do respect it, that like aren't straight up assholes to other people and assholes to people who like modern FNAF, but they don't like modern FNAF, but they like are respectable about it. And like FNAF Legacy, one of my favorite FNAF fan games I played last year. One of, if not my favorite FNAF fan game I played last year. FNAF Legacy had like a lot of cool mechanics, and like when Foxy was doing his thing, or when there was like the epic like music when Foxy was doing his thing, and during the final like part of like during night 5 or the final part of night 5, if you wanted you could have the option to turn that off. But it was like it felt like a lot of old FNAF and callbacks to old FNAF, and but then had a bit of a cool little new FNAF in there with seeing the Mimic, having a section where it's basically the salvage section from FNAF 6, but with the Mimic, and if you put in the code on one of the nights, you can see the camera in the back, and you can see Fredbear Spring Bonnie, or at least I think it was Fredbear Spring Bonnie, but most importantly, you can see the Mimic in the back camera as well, in the back room. And I think that's really cool. And just, like I said, seeing all this stuff, people who just do this out of passion and love for the series. It's really amazing, and I like it a lot. And I feel like FNAF fans, like, take things for granted, both fan game and official, when really we're one of the luckiest communities ever. We've had a series that's been spanning for going to be 12 years now. Whenever there's we're waiting for the next official, like, FNAF game or something, we have plenty of FNAF fan games that come out. Like, whether it's official content or fan-made content, we never run out of anything FNAF related. And like I said, I feel like the community takes that for granted. Like, we have animations, fan songs, so much stuff. And it is amazing what this community has done and what this community can do and will do. And I love it. And I've been a part of it since the beginning, and I'm not leaving. I'm not fucking leaving. If you know that from the Wolf of Wall Street.
You never take me away.
Anyways, awesome fan game. I really love it. Hello?
Hello.
Oh, wait. Oh, shoot. Hello? Oh, wait. Hold up. Hello?
Hello.
Hey, were you... Okay, I don't know if you said anything. My headset came out.
Oh, no, I didn't say anything.
I don't know. Yeah, my headset came out. I was like, oh, why is the music playing? Oh my gosh, I didn't even notice my headset came out. Did it? Okay. Hello, I was the one who made the boss jump scares for this game. I think I was basically the last member added to the development team, and I'd like to thank Jay Korn for the opportunity. This is probably the most popular and realistic Fredbear FNAF fan game I've ever worked on. And I actually joined through Jay Korn's Any Blender animations, who work quick, available to make a few animations posted in Game Jolt. For every jump scare I make, I've always wanted to emphasize that the animations maul you in different, unique ways. This is mainly inspired by the Joy creation and FNAF 2 reimagined. Yeah, those are pretty insane. Both having the best jump scare animations in any FNAF fan game. So here's a funny story. While I was animating Chica after finishing Freddy and Bonnie, my computer got into a hardware issue. Ruined my entire day, by the way. Thankfully, it was quickly fixed after 2 days. I even made Foxy jump scare on an older computer. It is also where I made the first jump scare, which is Freddy in the office. This was before my vacation, and my old computer had to be sent there after my new one got busted for no reason. As shown in game, Freddy hits you with his fist. Bonnie punches you. Gonna carry the trend. Yeah, you gotta carry the Bonnie punching you trend. Chica stabs you with her cupcake candle, and Foxy slashes you with his hook, and pins you down at the floor while biting you, and eat you alive. Wait, no. Wait, slashes you with his hook and steps on you. Originally, Bonnie was gonna do a withered Foxy lunge at you from the middle hallway in the office, pin you down on the floor while biting you and eat you alive. It looked silly, and I couldn't make it realistic without knocking the props at the desk. Foxy was also going to pounce at you, then stab you with his hook, but with the limited space in the office, it is impossible to create. Jay Korn allowed me to reuse the jump scare animation for both areas in the building, which is less time consuming and more efficient, but my idea would have been the original pins for Bonnie and Foxy, Freddy in the style of his famous FNAF 1 power outage scare in his room, and Chica pecking your forehead with her beak. I've pretty much ran out of things to say in this message. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. By the way, I voice act Withered John from the game he originates from. I'm also the infamous Dump Scares guy. See you next time. Oh, that's cool. Tescu, voice actor. This game was so peak and so fun to voice act. Maybe even peaker than Albert Wesker. Ooh. Wait, Cat's cute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. What do you mean peaker than Albert Wesker? Wait, what? Wait. Is this the guy that... Wait, hold up. Cat's cute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Who voices Albert Wesker in Dead by Daylight? No, I just did a voice search.
Oh god, I thought you asked me because I can't come up with that off the top of my head.
Wait, hold up. Okay, it's not the same person. I was like, wait, what? Artist Monster 245 beta testing. I was a shadow in the back of this game's development, watching from the darkest crevices. From such a point of view, Forgotten at Fredbear's development was a gleaming shaft of light. Kudos to the entire team. Weed chips. That beta testing. That doesn't. I'm curious.
I think that's what he mostly did while beta testing.
I mean. Damn, now I'm curious. Wait, hold up. Now I'm curious. Does that actually? Hold on. Wait, hold on. Bro, no way. That's actually a real. Bro, that's actually a real thing. I'm curious now. I'll tell my brothers about that. Okay, wow. It's me. It's me. Evan Keller, beta testing. I'd rate this game a 6 or a 7. I
rate this game a 6 or a 7.
I hate you so much.
Post with this game's a 6 or a 7.
Oh, bro. Oh my gosh. Bro, I am tired of hearing 6, 7. My gosh. Oh my gosh. Between hearing it from my niece and from the internet. Oh my gosh. I'm tired of hearing it. I don't want to hear 6, 7 anymore. Please, I'm so tired of it. Ugly Motherfucker X. Voice actor. Game was promised 6 years ago. Nah, Evan, you cool. Just don't do this. Pugs rule. They do rule. Pugs rule 1, 2, 3, 3, 2, 1. Voice actor. So my name is Joe A, and basically my friend Jay Corn asked me and the other. If those guys' names are actually Joe, that is actually cool. And my friend Jay. So basically my friend Jay Corn asked me and other Joe if we wanted to voice act for 2 phone guys, and we said yes. Well, that was cool. Hold backspace to reset all progress. Well, don't mind if I no. Well,
I do. By the way, you need to find out how to get the true ending.
Yes, we're gonna check that
ending
out right now. First, hello guys. I don't know what outro I'm doing. Okay, I'm doing the outro for the extras menu. So guys, hopefully you enjoyed the video of just us looking at the extras menu. Like I'm going to say in the outro of the last video and the intro of this video, is that looking at the extras was made the video a lot longer. So yeah, anyways guys, hopefully you all enjoyed. And so I separated. But anyways guys, hopefully you all enjoyed. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, share, and subscribe. Turn on notifications, Discord, Twitter, all that stuff. Other channel and everything. Game Jolt link down below in the description. And I will see you all in the next one. And have a good day or good night. Have a good day or good night. Peace.